starting out this video with some serious student vibes. I'm in the library, so I'm actually preparing for an hour orthopedic exam, which is coming up in like 2 days. So this exam is very serious in the sense that if you fail the exam, you have to come back to Enugu and resit that particular exam. If not, you would not be able to write your cancelled exam, I guess. So we have this little book that is given to us. It contains everything we need to learn as long as we are in orthopedic experience. So in this book, there is the plastic section and there is the bones section. So in the plastic section, it contains, okay, this part is actually the bone section, where we have fractures, types of fracture, and every other thing concerning bone is in this section. And then when you flip up, you'll see that there is the plastic section. The plastic section deals with everything you need to know about plastic surgery, the problems that can warrant somebody getting plastic surgery, whether they are congenital or they are acquired. And this book is a whole of book. Like the pages we have, like from page 1 till page 126, and these 126 pages of book, you have to be able to read them within, okay, we stayed the community, this experience was actually for 3 weeks, but then we have 1 week to prepare for this exam. So you have to know all the things that are inside this book within the space of that 1 week. So this is just me being in the library trying to see how I can cover, because I haven't even read anything and exam is in 2 days. So I was just trying to gamble everything, just have everything in my head. You know what they say, it's better you just read it. When you read it, you actually have an idea of what the thing is trying to talk about than not reading it at all. So I and my classmates are here. You can see the person behind me is with her uniform. She just came back from school and she has not even pulled her clothes. She just wants to just read, because if you don't read, you're on your own. And exams are always very strict, which is very good. You would not be able to depend on any other person. So what you read is what you are going to write. If you don't read, then you're not going to write anything. So this is me trying to reason, trying to see how I can cram, because at this point nothing I was reading was entering inside my head. I was just trying to cram it because I need to pass this exam. And then my phone is always my best friend. When I read and I'm not understanding, I just carry my phone and maybe check up online. I go to Google to help me get some pictures that can help me understand better what I'm learning. And also when I get tired, I go to social media. Just see one or two things that will make me laugh, and then while I wear my sorrow for that time, and I go back to reading. So that's basically what I did. And this library is just one in a million. The place is so quiet, so neat, so tidied up, so organized. You can see it's looking like a very normal standard library, and for sure it is a very normal standard library. These are the other people that are there. We are just here, no noise, nobody's eating, everybody's just focused. That's what we came here to do anyway. So wish me luck in my upcoming exams. I went home and I was hungry and I was like, what am I going to eat? I said, no, let me just make myself this rice. So I'm making myself this white rice. My roommate actually made soup earlier, and that is me boiling one egg, because that soup, I'm not sure there's meat inside. Even though there's meat, I'm not sure it's plenty. So this is the egusi soup my roommate made. She made this egusi with vegetable like pumpkin leaf. So that is what I want to pair that rice with. I don't know, do you people eat your rice with egusi? For me, I eat it because it's a mad combo. When I was with my mom, this is one of my mom's favorite combo. When she put egusi on top of white rice, it is over, and it tastes so well. I enjoyed my food, and that was basically it. I ate my food, I went to bed, and I started thinking. I started meditating on the things I read, if I'll be able to remember them, because this life is not easy. Once you just eat small food like this, you just forget what you read. So I need to be memorizing it in my head, because I cannot fail this exam. I can't come back to Enugu alone. On my exam day came and as usual I wrote what I knew. So the exam came in just objective. There was no theory. It was just objective and subjective. And if you know, you would know that objective and subjective are one of the hardest, because if it is theory, you can write what you know. You can just put whatever you know in your own words and you might still get your marks. But if it is objective or subjective, you don't know am be say you don't know am, you pick B instead of A be say you don't feel am. I sha wrote the exam, so, and I hope that when the result comes out it's going to be positive. I went home, I was feeling sad because I don't know what I wrote but I believe God will do wonders. So the next day we was the day that we are going to be packing. So when I got home that day, I just rested and I went out to see Enugu for the last time because I'm going to miss this environment. And then the next day, we started heading back to our school, and this is us in our SUG polo because I mean, when we are traveling, we like to go in these blue shirts so that it shows that we are one united. One thing I don't like is their checkpoints. They have lots of checkpoints. Just within an hour, we had come down from the vehicle like 3 times. It was frustrating because the soul was just too much, so we had to come down from the car and walk past the army checkpoints and then board the car again. When we get to another checkpoint, we have to come down, do the same process, board again. When we get to that checkpoint, as in 3 times, was it 3 or 4? It was sure not funny, and the sun was not even pitying us at all. This is me looking like an homeless girl that I am for now. The sun is sunny, everywhere is just hot. I had my throw pillow sha. I was just using it to wage myself in the car because I need to sleep because the exam I just wrote it be like saying a Cambridge exam. So we boarded our car and we headed to our school. It was not bad, so we came down in another checkpoint and this is us entering the vehicle again. Long story short, we arrived safely. That's like a very everywhere is just scattered in this house. Ignore the background, we just came in, so we have not really arranged our stuff, but our trip was successful yesterday. We came back by like after 5, which was not too bad. The only minor incident we had is that the big bus that was carrying our luggage, like where we had a big lorry that carried all the packages, so that big bus actually had a small breakdown on the road, so they spent an extra hour on the road. So we were here first. I had to come back, take my bath, look for something to eat. I bought soup, thank God for me. I bought soup, so I had to eat and calm myself down while I waited for the other bus to come. So when it came, we just went out, pack our things, and then that was just it. So today is a good day already. Today is Sunday, and today we celebrated Christ the King. Christ the King is a Catholic, I don't know how to explain it, but we just celebrated Christ the King, and we just came back from church and we are preparing to go out. I think that's all that's going to be happening today. So I'm actually looking at going to Chicken Republic with my roommates. My roommate wants to get rice while I want to get chicken pie. Chicken Republic, they sell one of the most sweetest kind of meat pies, not meat pies, chicken pies. The chicken pies is just so sweet. I don't know why I'm advertising for them, but then that's just what it is. It's not like the filling is always very filled with meat pie. It's just that the potato they use, I mean, the way they make the filling is just so rich and it makes you want to bite and bite. So I'm just going to go there, get myself either 1 or 2, and then I'll come back and rest. That's just what's going to be happening. So see you guys later.